It is raining today. I don't feel great. Mentally, physically, I don't feel great. We were supposed to go to farm school in Red Hook today. It's raining outside all day today. I decided to call it in and not go because I really feel like if I do go, I could be getting sick and feeling worse. And so we're just going to take this time and cook some chicken bones and salmon scraps for Fred. He's here with me for a couple more days. Erin might pick him up in the beginning of next week. I've run out of cat food for the most part. I still have treats, but I decided that, I originally had the idea of doing an edited video while Fred was staying with me of me cooking for him all week, and that kind of fell through as I felt the lack of motivation to carry through with that idea. So we're going to switch to plan B, which is to do it on a live, which means hopefully you get to see Fred anyway, and I have less editing to do, and we make our lives a little bit more manageable as time goes on, and remaining flexible and not pushing myself to do something that I know already I'm not really equipped to do with contentment. So, um, happy Saturday. I feel very emotional today, so I'm just letting you know now. If you're not in the mood to watch someone be unstable, maybe tap out. But for the most part, we're just going to wash the chicken and the salmon. I'm probably going to put the salmon in the Instant Pot so that we can try to get the bones to completely soften. I really do like eating salmon bones once they're softened, so I think the Instant Pot could be a great candidate for the salmon. And we're not going to be flavoring these broths with anything. It's just going to be the meat and the water because Fred can't really take seasoning. So that's it. Welcome. And I have chat pulled up, so feel free to ask me any questions if you have any questions. And maybe once Fred smells the good things cooking, he'll come on over. Inflation has hit us. I went to my local Chinese supermarket where the bag of chicken bones used to be $1, but they now charge $1 per pound. This bag was $1.57 for some bones, for some carcass carvings, but there's a good amount of skin and there's a good amount of meat that I can still pull off of here to feed Fred with. He's only here with me for a few more days, so between this and the salmon, I think we'll have enough. And we have some supplements for him, so don't worry about, this not being enough nutrients for him. We'll hold. He used to be a trash cat. I just like to keep that in mind. I'm going to keep an eye on the trash bin actually, because now that it has meat in it, he's gonna go crazy. So I'm gonna pull it over here. So I don't know what is the exact cause of me feeling so not good today, but sometimes that doesn't matter as much as knowing that you don't feel good and adjusting expectations accordingly. I've always tried my best to attend all the farm school classes, but I think between the change in seasons, the day-long rain, my probably seasonal depression kicking in, mom's death anniversary, and just a whole bunch of life complications and considerations, I'm also starting to lose a little bit of steam in farm school, I'm sad to say. I feel like the program is coming to an end. A year has passed. And this isn't just about farm school, but more so about being retrospective about my year since my firing, or coming up on the anniversary of my firing. And so it's kind of a mentally heavy time for me to process. A lot of changes have happened. My expectations for this year following being fired and moving out and following mom dying, I think I now have to take stock of everything that I thought I would be doing with my life and matching that up to see if it aligns with stuff that I actually did, and having to deal with the various kinds of maybe disappointment in myself about having done some or not all or none of the stuff that I thought I should have gotten done by this point. And I'm just trying to sit with it, you know. I don't think crock pots can soften bones the way that Instant Pots can. The pressure cooking does a whole completely different other thing. I just have a pot of water coming up to a boil here. Normally I dump out the first boil of water, but today I don't feel like it. And even just considering whether or not I would be boiling the first round and dumping out the water took more energy than it usually does for me. A lot more like tumultuous thoughts and feelings regarding even the smallest items on my to-do list. And so just being cognizant of the mental state that I'm in, I think helps remind me to like not push it. I think I've gotten really good at ignoring a lot of shit. I think mom got really good at ignoring a lot of shit. And I would like to not do that. Oh yeah, I won't be giving Fred the chicken bones. I'm going to be peeling the meat off as it's cooked, and then I'm going to continue boiling the bones for stock. But for the salmon bones, we're going to go straight into the Instant Pot with it. Day 8 with COVID, huh? Yikes. So I'm going to rinse the salmon twice, and I think I'm actually going to rub some salt on it and then wash it off. Just as a way of cleansing it. Salt can be a cleanser. Doesn't smell so hot. It doesn't smell spoiled, but it definitely, I smell better salmon. I guess this is how fish curing came into place, huh? Your Lidl haul video popped into my recommended. You watched it and loved the whole thing. Yay! Thank you for enjoying. You'll find that this channel is maybe a little bit odd and not like other channels where I do a lot of these live streams and then edited videos once in a while. So pick and choose what you like to see, and I hope you enjoy. Not everything is lighthearted. You've been warned. Damn, how many of you have COVID? Jesus. I don't know. It's possible that I caught COVID too, honestly, because Grandma's floor has been having some positive cases. But I'm chalking it up to the weather just now. I just feel extremely tired. But maybe I should take a test just to make sure. I feel like I need to verify my status before I see other people. Maybe I'll hold off until tomorrow when I have to go see Grandma. In other news, I don't even remember what I was doing, but I burned my hand and the blister just popped. So, day's going great, y'all. I'm feeling positively disgusting. Fred also woke me up about 4 times last night. I think what happens is when he gets scared, he meows a lot, and then when he gets comfortable, he also meows a lot. And there's a sweet period in between where he doesn't meow a lot. But for all other times, he likes the meows. He likes to meow a lot. Have I thought about going on a show like MasterChef? I don't think I would do very well. I'm good for the home cook. I'm not good for the fancy food chefs who grade each other's foods and pretends that everything is either awesome or shit. I don't feel like going on the American Idol of food cooking shows, you know? Not really my scene. Fred doesn't live with me. He's just staying with me for a while. Aaron's traveling, so. I don't think I would win on the show chops. But I'm thankful for your confidence in me. So this is just literally salmon and water. And we're gonna cook it for a long time, I think, to try to get the bones to completely disintegrate. So let's go for 35. But chicken stock is going. I might have to feed myself soon. Let's scoop out some of the foaminess, which I've been told you don't need to scoop out, but I just like doing it sometimes. It can be very healing. Actually, maybe Freddie would like to eat this. He loved the foam last time. So the foam is actually, some people say it's impurities. It's actually just protein floating to the top. You know how when you break an egg, when you're boiling eggs, and the white leaks out, and then it forms a little foam on top of your boiling liquid? That's basically protein. The egg white is protein. So this is also just protein. I wonder how long it's going to take for it to start smelling the chicken. It looks like this is the neck of the chicken, so this is actually the carcasses of 2 chickens. I guess that's not bad for $1.57 in this economy. I've tried to meow at Fred while he's sleeping. I tried to wake him up. But, you know, you live by the sword and you die by the sword. I don't know if it does anyone any good to perpetuate the cycle of, oh, there he is. There he is. Good morning, Freddie. The meat called. Hey, Fred. Hey, Freddie. Are you ready for some chickeny treats? Maybe like this? Is it cool enough? Oh yeah. So here we have some delicious foam. You ready for some foam? You like it? He likes it. is it? Do you like the little proteiny broth? Mmm. Yummies. You think he's cute? You think he's cute? Why don't you have a sleepover with him for 20 days? See how cute he is. He doesn't need his asthma medicine on a daily basis, just when he has a text. You'll have seconds, Freddy. It's cooking. Some people just have the personality to deal with pets that need some additional love and care, you know? I need to work on my patience, that's for sure. Fred has been a good practice session of sorts for me. But he really loves that chicken stock. He's licking that bowl really well. Do you want to come for more brushies? I brush you again? Come. Oh, thank you. Thank you for chicken juice splatter all over. I've always wanted my kitchen seasoned like chicken. You like this, Freddy? You enjoying this? You love it. You love it. Wow. Wow. Yeah. All the chin work. All the chin work. Yes. Honestly, I think this is better than an edited video because you get to see him in real time. And I don't have to edit shit. Right, Freddy? And I don't have to finagle another camera with my other hand. Look at that stretch. Oh, are you going to the box? Is it box time? Fred, how old are you? Freddy, how old are you? The people want to know how old you are. We adopted him about 2.5 years ago, And he was estimated to be about 10 then. So he's maybe 12 and a half. You smell the chicken in there? Yeah. I'll give you chicken later, Freddy. He seems older? How old do you think he is? What do you mean a straight cat? I don't know if he's straight or gay. A street cat, you mean? I think they found him on the streets, yeah, for sure. Ready? Are you ready for round 2 of chickeny things? I'm gonna try to not block your view, but he's making it very hard. Are you listening for stranger danger, Freddy? You hear those footsteps? Yeah, go get him, Tiger. Protect your kingdom. We'll let this cool a little bit. And now we're gonna see if it's ready to get the meat torn off. So we'll turn off the heat for a little bit. Let the meat cool off, and then we'll pull down the bones and throw the bones back in the pot and let the stock keep going. In the meantime, I am going to be peeing and drinking water. I'm boiling some more cinnamon tea here, and this is your reminder to take your vitamins, drink your water, be like Fred. I don't know how much snacks Aaron will bring back, but sure. If he brings back stuff, I might eat it on a live. I don't know if I'll make an edited video, you know. After 9 months of not having a cat in my life, Fred as a cat is quite a bit of work, especially because he doesn't really like this apartment. He doesn't hate it as much as he hated it the first 2 times, but it's still not an easy feat to keep him here. So, can you guys keep an eye on him while I go pee? I want to make sure that he does not eat this chicken on the stove. Thank you. Just scream. Hi, Fred. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back. Alright, guys. Yeah, I remember that time he almost set everything on fire. For sure, he's Freddy. You remember that? Cool enough now. Let's give the boy another treat. You done? Good boy. Alright, let's peel some meat and chop it up. That's a nice sound. That was Mom's cleaver. I think the throat meat and the skins I'm going to keep in a bowl for myself. One, I want to eat it, but two, I think it'll also be too hard for him to eat it. So I want to make sure that there's no like hazards for choking in the stuff that I'm giving him. So we'll let the neck meat cool down a little bit. This meat is a little bit easier to handle right now. For treats. Good day, everyone. can't see the boy if I'm blocking him, can you? He's back there. Yeah, you got a better unit price on your chicken than I did on my carcass, so. Inflation, it's everywhere, y'all. Wonder how much meat he can eat in 3 days? 3 days. I think that's enough for one meal. Maybe I should weigh this, because I used to weigh his food, and that might be a good metric for how much he eats. I don't know if New York City has the best access to veggies compared to what, though? Like, it's always relative, right? You waiting on chicken? Look at him waiting on chicken. It's not ready for you yet, babe. It'll be a while, babe. You gotta be patient. Do you think he deserves a piece? Warm chicken? Up. Would really help to have a GoPro on my head. I guess Aaron was right. Maybe we should do GoPro for lives. But Fred won't be appearing on in front of. Hey, don't play with your food. Eat it. Oh, he doesn't have teeth. I probably should have broken that down a little bit more for him. Did you like it? Did you like it, Freddie? You want more, huh? Is that why you're getting closer? Closer and closer and closer? really hard to do my job, to show people your cute little face when you're getting so close to me. Cats are relatively low maintenance dogs, but some of them are not low maintenance at all. It really depends on the relationship that you have with them, for sure. Come. 4 ounces of food per day, huh? Freddie, that sounds like a lot of food. What, do you think we have 4 ounces in there yet? No trash. You're not allowed to go into the trash. That's why I have it here. You want a piece of nice juicy skin? Can you hear the snarls when he comes up for the meat? Did you like it? Did you finish it already? That was a big chunk, Freddie. You always like to stand right where I need to be for the camera. Like, how am I supposed to do this, Fred? So Chinese people really like eating the necks of chickens. I just feel like it's so much work, man. There's so little meat. So many bones. Yeah, he follows wherever my legs go right now. I am the chicken master. I am the chicken master. Yeah, true. It is the satisfaction of gnawing. Let's just taste how good this neck meat is, because it actually feels very tender. So, unseasoned. Don't let Fred know that I've eaten his food. Oh, he definitely saw that. That's good, Fred. That's good. That's such a delicious piece of meat. You want some? Is being not wasteful considered virtuous in China? I mean, is telling the truth considered virtuous in the States? I don't think you can give a straight answer for something like that. I think it's dependent on your social circles. It's dependent on the values of whatever organization you're part of. I think you can also give the idea and the impression that we value things like honesty, but not have society follow through on it, you know? So, there's that. Turning the stock pot back on, continuing to take the meat off. You're being super unhelpful. You're salivating. Oh my god, he's shaking. His head is shaking, guys. I've never seen him shake like this before. You shaking? Are you shaking for chicken? Gone. Just like that. Ferocious. Ferocious beast, Fred. Wow. Wow, Freddy. That was pretty intense, bud. Just trying to keep things sanitary here. When he pawed to get at the chicken, he pawed my hands too. I've already got enough cat fur in my mouth from just my bed. He rolled around in it yesterday. My god, I spent like 20 minutes trying to masking tape off All the fur. All the dang fur, Fred. No, you can't just keep begging for me to give you chicken, Fred. I have to keep it for your meal times. I'm gonna eat a piece of your chicken, Fred. Watch me do it. That's right. I hope you saw that. I'm pretty sure that's harassment from your cat. Maybe you should file some charges. Shall we weigh your food, Fred? See how much we have? 6 ounces with the container. Okay. Maybe I get to eat some chicken too, huh, Fred? You think that'll make me happier? Is chicken the answer to the happiness in life? Freddie, I'll give you more chicken if you don't hide behind me. How about that? Can you let the people get their money's worth of you? You always have to walk out of frame. No. You can't get more just by bumping me. That's not how this works. All right, some neck meat for June because she deserves it too. Ready? Are you gonna watch me? Eating your food. It's me, your nemesis. Freddie, are you in support of the Writers Guild strike? I hope you are. Yum, Fred. I can see why you go crazy for this stuff now. Yum. It's been a while since I've sampled the taste of meat. One forgets the pleasures of sucking the marrow out of life. Oh, Freddie! Good job, buddy. You're in frame. That means you deserve a treat for sure, Z's. Let me give you a treat. You ready? Good job. Alright, since I'm not going out today, I think it's safe to say that I can eat some beans and not have to worry about the farts getting to people. This is all the chicken that we yielded for Freddie, so he'll have enough. Fred, did you make my chicken floor even fattier by dropping your food all over? So many oil smudgies on the floor. And so much fur. This is so gross. I don't know about having a cat anymore, y'all. This fur is crazy. I wipe it like twice a day. And it's still insane. Gross. I'm ready to not have my apartment covered in hair, Fred. It's gonna take me like 2 months to get rid of all this fur, I promise you. Yes, the mooncake fillings. Technically, we can try one today, but it's supposed to rest for 2 days. And it's only rested for 1 because I baked them yesterday. But if I feel like it, we can definitely. Guys, should I eat my carrot stew or my oatmeal? I know I need to eat something, I just can't really feel the motivation to choose either way. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Why does male cats become aggressive when I give them prawns? I think they just become aggressive whenever you give them something they really like. I was actually feeling oats. I don't know if you can see, but that jar right there is oatmeal and I was gonna warm it up. But I kind of feel like carrots and beans for some reason. But rest assured, I'll eat them all anyway. It's just what's being eaten first and what's being eaten last. Sphinx cats are really tough to take care of. Lots of pets. Hi, UK. Let's eat this cartilage. Yum. Look who's back. It's my food, Fred. Stop nudging me. It's my food. Mine. You've already had yours. You like smelling chicken in the air? There's chicken everywhere now. Freddie, I made a mess in the microwave. Made a mess in the microwave. And if you wait, you'll get salmon, okay? Can you wait a little bit so you get salmon later? I like how you guys just think that things are so easy. Like, that apartment can be cleaned in no time. Well, you should really look at how much procrastination goes on in my life before you assume that these things are just that simple, Freddie. Show them how you scooted your butt all over everything. Show them. Show them. What should I put? Freddie, what should I put? Let's do some of this. Alright, time to introduce you guys to some Burlap and Barrel spices. This is a new collection. Mark Murphy, speak of TV personality chefs. He's been on Chopped, I think, for, I don't know, a decade? More, I think. Whoever watches Chopped, you let me know if he's on Chopped. But Mark Murphy launched a new set. Chef's Best Friend is just salt and pepper. It's actually really delicious, surprisingly so. I hate to say that salt and pepper can be this good, but salt and pepper can be this good. Surf and Turf has peppercorns, garlic, and seaweed, amongst other things. And then the Riviera is like a spicy Italian seasoning. So we're gonna just dabble a little bit of spice in our food. There you go, Freddie. Settle down. Surf and Turf sounds fun. It has black lime, garlic, black pepper, salt, oregano, fermented white pepper, and Icelandic kelp. You get my ads on YouTube? What do they look like? I'm so curious. I don't know what ads we're running on YouTube. Surf and Turf, right? Surf has a seaweed component. This is the carrot mush that we made in the Instant Pot on a previous live this week. That's a pretty good recommendation. Thank you. Because this already has seaweed in it from our Japanese seasoning packet. So it goes really well with the flavors. Alright. Instant Pot has finished its cycle. We're going to let it naturally compress. Or decompress, rather. You bought the tomato powder? What do you think? One thing to know about Burlap and Barrel's spices is that they don't really add things like maltodextrin in it or anti-caking agents in it. So if you leave it open like that on the stovetop for a while, or you hover it over something that's steaming and you trap moisture into the jar, chances are your spices are going to clump. Doesn't mean that they're bad, but I think the UX isn't as smooth and streamlined as people are used to, because people are used to a lot of preservatives to make their foods convenient and pretty. But that's just what happens with Burlap and Barrel spices. You can put a little silicone packet in there if you like. Very good choice, guys. Give him a square treat? What's a square treat? What you looking at? Freddy, what you looking at? You see a ghost? What kind of ghost? Nice butthole, Fred. It's time for a treat because you're such a good boy. You have no teeth, I know. Here, let me break it up for you into chunks. Oh my God, Fred, that was food. Why is eating this so hard for you, bud? Here. You frustrated? Why do you have to eat it on the floor after I cleaned it? Why you do that? One more? You know, like? Come here. What's wrong, Freddy? You only want it fresh from the pot? You don't want it refrigerated? It was in the refrigerator for all of like 17 minutes. This is as fresh as it's gonna get. Bye, Jacques. You're really not good at chewing anymore, huh, Fred? All right, let me mash it up even more. Good boy. back to my lunch. I know you came for Fred, so I will bring you to him. Oh my God, I don't want your tail on my food. Droopy camera. Nice. Good loafing, Fred. He's definitely more comfortable in my apartment this time. Maybe a little too comfortable, one might say. Seeing his behavior yesterday. There is no balance with cats. It's either or. Nice, Freddy. All right, I think it's time for our oatmeal. I told you I was gonna eat them both. It's weird with depression. I can not be hungry and then I can be very hungry. Maybe that's how Fred feels too. Fred can be very vocal. Depends. Depends on what's going on in his head that day. Never-ending chin scratches with Fred. Look at that beautiful M on your head, Fred. Look at that beautiful M. You okay? You good? Too much? Okay. He's had his share. Hi, pretty boy. You know you're handsome? Yeah, he knows he's handsome. Cuddles for food didn't work. Yeah, that's damn right it didn't. I give you cuddles and food? Get out of here. Yes, I know. People have told me to check with a vet regarding the butt scoots. I understand. Thank you. Well, let's see. Our salmon is still naturally decompressing. I will eat the oatmeal. I will go pee. But it's gonna be even more boring from here on out. So if you want to stay to watch this chicken stock simmer, you're more than welcome to. Doing good? This is my leftover oatmeal. We're just gonna microwave it and throw some new milk in there. Let's throw some milk in before it goes into the microwave too. And then some more after. I don't have laundry going. Why? Should I? It's been on my mind. I've been procrastinating on it. I've been eating this oatmeal mostly turned into my smoothies in the morning, but I'm tired of a smoothie. And also the smoothies are cold for the most part. And cold oats just didn't seem like the move today. So we're gonna go all warm today. Ooh, that's a fun sound. And then after this, we'll try to see how the salmon is doing. Maybe give you a little more Fred. And then I'll be off. Maybe I'll go take a nap. Maybe I'll go cry. Something. Whatever this weather calls for. Decently warm. Okay. Here's our Instant Pot. Hasn't fallen yet, that button, so it's not naturally released yet. Yeah, the weather is getting cooler in New York, for sure. Fred just really doesn't want to be on camera. I think he's sick and tired of not being paid for his labor. Where are you going? He just went underneath the spices. Really, Fred? Really? Bye, Eileen. I hope you like those feet photos. You're welcome. That was for free. Tips are welcome and appreciated. Are you concerned about the sounds? Those are dirty shoes, Freddie. Dirty. We're down to 30% battery, y'all. So, I hope you've enjoyed this live. And if we get disconnected, know that Freddie is going to get salmon. Sooner or later today he will. Anyone has exciting weekend? Oh my god, my tongs just fell into the broth. Does anyone have exciting weekend plans? That isn't moping around? I guess moping around could be very exciting too. I just don't feel like it is right now. No, Aaron's just on a very long trip. Working on a weekend. We love it. Do we have any New York City folks in the chat right now? Wait, let's put a piece of chocolate in our oatmeal. Yes, I did eat half a bar of chocolate yesterday, and yes, the bar was massive. It was like a pound, but if the mood calls for chocolate, the mood calls for chocolate. Two pieces. Okay, so NYC folks, did you know that the compost bins, the brown bins, don't actually get composted? Were you aware of this? Chocolate matcha oatmeal, yum. So they don't actually advertise this to the public, I guess because of the possibility of confusing people, which I'm about to do right now, because I always believe that you shouldn't coddle your audience, especially if you're the government. But most of it gets burned for biofuel. So it is still a form of like recycling it. It is still better than landfill, but it's not exactly composting. So I find it kind of sketchy that they don't actually tell people that outright. Fred hasn't been as bad this time, right? Yay, we did it. We fed ourselves. And now I think I don't have any leftovers in my fridge, which is exciting. Because now I can just eat the peanuts that we roasted yesterday when we were baking the mooncakes. Home roasted peanuts are the best. Right. They accept meat and dairy, which normal composting facilities don't. You're gonna watch Spirited Away? I guess that's a good movie for a rainy day. It's kind of depressing though, no? Guys, I think I might call it. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see Fred eating the salmon. And I'm sure we'll see each other again before Freddie leaves. But I'm gonna go clean up and rest up a little bit. And I hope that you take some time for yourself today to rest too. And happy weekend to us all. Be nice to yourself.